Hare Krishna. So we will start the class. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamkya Pradati Sapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shriuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगन ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे. So Hare Krishna devotees, welcome back to the session 33 of Master the Basics of Sanskrit Grammar and Sahitya. शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः. वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थ प्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ. ओम शांति शांति शांति. So Hare Krishna. So today we will start a new topic. We covered all of the important samasas. Yes, the Tatpurusha samasa subdivisions. Then we covered Dvigu samasa, Dvandva samasa, Bahuvrihi samasa. Yes. Now today we will discuss about the topic Tadhitaha. Okay, Tadhitaha. First of all, I will give introduction to what is Vrittihi. Okay, because Tadhita is considered to be one of the Vrittis. One of the Vrittis. There are 5 types of Vrittis. So what is the meaning of Vrittihi? First of all, Pararthabhidhanam Vrittihi. यत्र अनेके शब्दाः एकीभूय एकं विशिष्टम् अर्थं बोधयन्ति तत्र वृत्तिः अस्ति इति उच्यते. If multiple words join together to give a unique meaning different from that of their individual meanings, then we tell that vritti is present. Okay, multiple words when they join together and they give a unique meaning, so then different from their individual meanings, then we misunderstood that vritti is present there. Like samasa, we understood that, for example, ragyaha purushaha, sashti tak purusha samasa. Now raja is there of raja and purusha. Both are 2 different words. But both words, when they are joined together, according to the samasa vritti, according to the rules of samasa, then they are giving a different unique meaning. That Raja Purusha, or a kinsman, okay, or the servant of the king. So that meaning is given. So that means that vritti is present. There samasa vritti is present. And in that way, when multiple words join together to give different unique meanings. So in that way, we have 5 types of vrittis. 5 vrittis are there, where this type of phenomenon occurs. Okay, so multiple words join and they give a unique meaning. So what are the 5 vrittis? Krit vrittihi, Tadhita vrittihi, Samasa vrittihi, Ekashesha vrittihi, Sanadyanta vritti. We studied Krit vritti, the important pratyas. Yes, like for example, Kri dhatu is there and Kva pratyay is there. So 2 words are joining to give a unique meaning. That after doing that, okay, having done Okay, having done something, that person walks or that person plays. Okay, in Samasa, we already studied that when two words join, and according to the different rules of Samasa, different Vigraha Vakyams are there. Okay, the Laukika Vigraha Vakyams to denote a specific meaning which is being intended, by that Samasa rules. And in that way, we get a different meaning according to the rules of the Samasa. So, Samasa is also one of the Vritti. So today we will cover Tadhita Vritti. So Tadhita, what is Tadhita and what is the whole mechanism? What is the whole process? The Tadhita Pratyayas, how they are applied to which, what dhatu or pratipadikam, everything we will discuss today. Okay. The whole process and how when Tadhita are adjoined, the Tadhita Pratyayas, when they are suffixed to some words, how they are giving different meanings according to the different pratyas. Okay. So Tadhitaha, there are set of Tadhita pratyas. So there are many Tadhita pratyas, like many pratyas are there which are considered to be Tadhita. Okay. Tasmai hitam iti tadhitam. Prayogaya yat hitam karoti tadhitam iti uchyate. So the suffixes which are added after the pratipadika to make the usages easier and shorter. So those are called tadhita. So what happens? These suffixes are actually added to after the pratipadikam. They are added after the pratipadika to make the usages easier and shorter. Okay, like for example, there is a huge, very big line. Like for example, Dasharathasya apatyam puman. This is one example. So this is a 3 words, and you just want to make it very easier to that same meaning you want to convey in 1 word. So then one Tadhita Pratyaya will be applied to Pratipadikam to give the same meaning which is noted by 3 words. So Dasharathasya apatyam puman iti Dasharathi. Dasharathasya apatyam puman. What is the meaning of apatyam? Apatyam means progeny or descendant. Okay? Or, yeah, basically child. So Dasharathasya child, the descendant of Dasharatha, but the descendant is in which gender? Pullinga, masculine. So he's a son. So Dasharathasya apatyam, but apatyam is puman. Okay? So Dasharathasya apatyam puman iti Dasharatihi. So the Tadhita Pratyaya, which Tadhita Pratyaya is applied here to the Pratipadikam Dasharatha? In Pratyaya. Okay, in Pratyaya is being applied to the Dasharatha Pratipadika to convey the same meaning which is being denoted by these 3 words. Okay, Dasharathasya apatyam puman, like that. So it becomes Dasharatihi. So this is one example. Okay. So how the Tadhita Pratyayas are working? So how Tadhita Pratyayas are added to what and how whole process works? So first of all, the Tadhita Pratyaya is applied to the Pratipadikam, or individual Pratipadik, all the Pratipadikams. And they make Tadhitantam Pratipadikam. Pratipadikam plus Tadhita Pratyaya becomes Tadhitantam Pratipadikam. Then Tadhitantam Pratipadikam is there. Then all of the Supratyas, the 21 Supratyas will be applied to that Tadhitantam Pratipadikam. Then we get Tadhitantam Subantam Padam. Okay. Then it gets the status of Padam. Because Supratyas are applied to the Pratipadikam, then it gets Tadhitantam Subantam. Tadhita Pratyaya is applied to Pratipadikam, it just makes Tadhitantam Pratipadikam. It does not make Padam until now. But when Supratyas are applied to Pratipadikam, then it makes Subantam Padam. Tadhitantam Subantam Padam. Now, Tadhita Pratyayas, according to the meaning, there are many Tadhita Pratyayas. And according to the meanings which they denote, according to that, they are being categorized in some groups. So there are some Pratyayas which denote the meaning of apatyam or descendants of someone or something, or progeny. So then there are some Pratyayas which denote that meaning. and they are applied to different words according to the rules of the Tadhita, which is there in Panini's grammar. And that group is considered as apatyartakaha Tadhita pratyaya. So there are some pratyas which are for the artha denoting apatyam or progeny, descendant of someone. Matvarthiyaha. So matvarthiyaha means something which is there in him. Something which is there in him. So one who is, there is something which is existing in him. So that is matvarthiya. Okay. Then bhavartakaha. So there are some shabdas whose bhava, whose existence, whose mood, whose bhavatvam is being denoted. Like for example, Shitala. So Shitala is cold and Shitalatvam is coldness. Okay. Then Charu is beautiful. Charuta is beautifulness. Okay, the bhava of being beautiful. So that is the thing. Just trying to recall some other examples also. So like Puman is there. Puman means male. And Pumsatva, masculinity. So that is Pumsatva. Okay, Bhavartaka. Then Sambandhartaka. Okay, Sambandhartaka. Someone is possessing something. So some relationship is being established with something. So that is Sambandhartaka. Then Tadhita Avyayam. So there are some Avyaya padas. So when the Tadhita pratyas are applied to Pratipadikam, they are actually converted into Avyaya. Like for example, in Krit pratyaya we saw that Tva pratyaya, when it is applied to the Dhatu, and then later on then Subandha padas are formed, then they are given the status of Avyaya. So then what happens? In Avyaya padas, the Sup pratyas are applied to the Pratipadikas. But these Sup pratyas, after they are elided, they are actually elided. So even though they get the status of Padam, everyone is Subandha padas, but the Sup pratyas are elided. So similarly, in Tadhita pratyas are also applied to the Pratipadikam. Then they get Tadhitantam Pratipadikam, then Sup pratyas are applied. But while they are giving the status of the Pada, so they will be same. They will not decline in different gender and different vachan. There will be no forms because the Sup pratyas will be elided. Lopa will happen. Then Anyartakaha. Then there are some pratyas which are grouped to denote some completely different meanings, some completely individual different meanings. So that is Anyartakaha. In that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 groups in which Tadhita pratyas are actually categorized. Okay, we will study some of the pratyas and some of the categories. So first one is apatyartakaha. So the Tadhita pratyas which are indicating apatya or progeny. Okay, so there are some suffixes which are indicating apatya or progeny. So what are those pratyas? We will see one by one. So one of the Tadhita pratyaya is an. While I was discussing which one? Krit pratyaya and some other pratyas. So then also an came, and in that an is Krit pratyaya. Okay, so in Krit pratyaya also there is an, and also we have Tadhita pratyaya. An is also there is Tadhita pratyaya. So an is used for denoting the meaning of apatyam of someone. Shivasya apatyam puman. So then Shiva Pratipadikam plus an Tadhita pratyaya will be applied. So it will become Shaivaha. Okay. So apatyam can mean many things. Apatyam can have different meanings: progeny, disciples, followers, what else? Followers, disciples, progeny, descendants, and many things are apatyam can be. So Shaivaha, here it means that someone who is the son of Shiva, okay, or the follower of Shiva. So this is the Vigraha Vakyam you can tell. The explanation of the word Shaivaha. So when Pratipadikam, it's suffixed by an pratyaya, okay, so then it becomes Shaiva. And the explanation to that, that is Shivasya apatyam puman becomes Shaiva. Vasudevasya apatyam puman, so Vasudeva plus an pratyaya will be applied, it will become Vasudevaha. Dhritarashtrasya apatyam puman Bhartarashtraha. Bhartarashtrasya durbuddhe yuddhe priyachikirshavaha. This is there in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, first chapter. Vashishthasya apatyam puman Vasishtaha. So in that way, an pratyaya will be applied. Okay. Then this is whole long explanation of how actually when Bharata, for example, Bharata is there, Pratipadikam, and then I pratyaya is there. So when that pratyaya is applied for apatyam sense, to denote the progeny or the descendant. So how gradually, step by step, by the different rules of Panini's grammar, the sutras, it becomes Bharata after the Tadhitanta, the Subantam Padam. So Bharatasya apatyam puman becomes Bharata. Then similarly, Bharatasya apatyam stri. So if the apatyam descendant, if it is in strilingaha, then it will become Bharati. Okay, become Bharati. If it is pullinga, it will become Bharataha. Shurasya apatyam puman becomes Shaurihi. So another pratyaya is there, in, and it is also used for apatyam only. But this pratyaya is applied for some particular nouns, some particular pratipadika. So for now, you could just observe how pratyas are applied to pratipadikas and different forms are being applied. The different forms we are getting. Okay. The detailed process, the detailed intricacies about which pratyaya has to be applied to which pratipadika, that is a very huge concept. There are many subdivisions, many more things are. So it could just take so many days to explain the whole process, how Shuraha becomes Shaurihi, the in pratyaya, how the Ukara becomes Au, then it becomes Ikara, then Visarga is applied. Very huge process. Okay, so leave it for now. Just observe the examples. Sumitrayaha apatyam puman becomes Saumitrihi. Janakasya apatyam stri becomes Janaki. If it is Janakasya apatyam puman, what it will be? If Janakasya apatyam puman will be there, then what it will be?
And this will be Janaka.
Anyone? So it will become Janakaha. Janakasya apatyam puman will become Janakaha. If it is Janakasya apatyam stri, it will become Janaki. Okay. Drupadasya apatyam stri becomes Draupadi. If it is Pullingaha, becomes Draupadaha. Vinatayaha apatyam puman becomes Vainateyaha. So another pratyaya is there, Thak, and it will become Vainateyaha. Shakuntalaya apatyam puman becomes Shakuntaleyaha. Gangayaha apatyam puman becomes Gangeyaha. So Bhishma Dev can be told as Gangeyaha. Okay, Bhishma Dev, we can. Vrishnayaha apatyam stri becomes Varshneya. Vrishnayaha apatyam stri becomes Varshneya. If it is Puman, it will become. Anyone please respond. Okay. Avrishnayah apatyam puman. What it will be? Parul Mataji, please tell. Okay, Varshneyaha. Everyone is there. Please unmute your mic. Okay, whenever I'm calling, please unmute your mic, participate. It's a humble request. These are interactive sessions, so please unmute your mic, talk, discuss, learn. Okay. Gargasya gotrapatyam puman becomes Gargyaha. Yagyavalkasya gotrapatyam puman becomes Yagyavalkya. So apatyam is there, progeny is there, but in his gotra. Okay, someone is there in his gotra and is his descendant. Then he will be called Gargyaha. If someone is coming in the gotra of Yagyavalkya Muni, he will be called Yagyavalkyaha. If it is pulling. Then apatyartaka nya pratyaya. So ditehe apatyani pumamsaha becomes daityaha. Aditehe apatyani pumamsaha becomes adityaha. Pulastyasya gotrapatyam puman becomes paulastyaha. Prajapatehe apatyam puman becomes prajapatyah. Swasuhu apatyam puman becomes swasriyaha. Bhratuhu apatyam puman becomes bhratriyaha. Okay. So this is another cha pratyaya, cha. And after some modifications, it becomes iya, like that it will become iya. So swasri plus iya becomes swasriyaha. Bhratre plus iya becomes bhatriyaha. Okay. Then more kha pratyaya. So it will become in. Grame jataha will become graminaha. Grama plus ina becomes graminaha. Kule jataha becomes kulinaha. So to make the Tadhita Subandha Padas into Strilinga, there are some additional Stri pratyas which are suffixed to them. Okay. So Graminaha will become Gramini if it is Strilinga. If Kulina is there, Pullinga, after applying Stri pratyay, it will become Kulina. Okay. So, okay. Then we have Matvarthiyaha. Another category of Tadhita Pratyas, we have Matvarthiyaha. So these suffixes are used to denote that an object is in this person or belongs to this person. So these suffixes are used to denote that an object is in that person or it belongs to that person. Okay. So Agnihi Asmin Asti. Agni Mat. Buddhihi Asya Asti will become, the Pratipadikam will be Buddhimat. Bhanuhu Asya Asti will become Bhanumat Pratipadikam. Hanuhu Asya Asti will become Hanumat. Then Dhanuhu Asya Asti iti Dhanushmat. So Agnihi Asmin Asti means Agnihi is there in him, in this person. So that is called Agni Mat. Buddhihi Asya Asti, Buddhi is there in him. So he will be Buddhimat Pratipadikam. So the forms, how it will be? If it is Agnimat, Dhimat, Hanumat, in Pullinga it will be Agniman. In Strilinga it will be Agnimati. Napunsakalinga it will be Agnimat. Then Dhimat will be Dhiman. Strilinga Dhimati. Napunsakalinga Dhimat. Then in Pullinga it will become Hanuman. Strilinga Hanumati. Then Napunsakalinga Hanumat. Then Dhanushman, Dhanushmati, Dhanushmat. Gunavan, Gunavati, Gunavat. Then Payasvan, Payasvati, Payasvat. Okay. Here there is a Visheshaha, special rule. If the Pratipadika ends with Akaraha or Akaraha, then instead of Ma, Va is used. Then instead of Ma, Va is used. For example, Dhana plus Matut will become Dhanavat. Kriya plus matu will become kriyavat. Okay. So if the Pratipadikam ends with if the Pratipadika ends with akaraha or akara, then instead of ma, like here if you see, it is agnimat, agniman. But instead of ma, va will be used. And it will become dhanavan. Okay. Dhanam asya asti iti dhanavan. Kriyavan kriya asya asti. Kriya asya asti iti kriyavan. Or kriya asmin asti iti kriyavan. Okay. So these are some vishesha rules. How the Jagat Shabda Iva in Napunsakalinga, if you see Agnimat, Dhimat, Hanumat. So the forms, how it will be? It will be like this. Jagat, Jagati, Jaganti. Jagat, Jagati, Jaganti, Jagata, Jagatbhyam, Jagatbihi, Jagate, Jagatbhyam, Jagatbhyah, Jagataha, Jagatbhyam, Jagatbhyah, Jagataha, Jagatoho, Jagatam, Jagati, Jagatoho, Jagatsu, He Jagat, He Jagati, He Jagat. Okay. So this will be the, like this only there will be forms. For Agnimat, Dhimat, Hanumat, Dhanushmat, Gunavat, and like that. Vayasvat. In Napunsakali. Then more pratyas, Nini. So Artaha Asya Asti, iti Arthi. Karaha Asya Asti, iti Karin. Gunaha Asya Asti, iti Gunin. Duhkam Asya Asti, iti Duhkin. Okay. And the forms, how it will be? So these are all Pratipadikas. Arthin, Karin, Gunin, Dukhin. When Supratyas will be applied, it will become Arthi. In Strilinga, Arthini. Napunsakalinga, Arthi. Then Kari, Karini, Kari. Guni, Gunini, Guni. Duhki, Dukhini, Duhki. Okay. So in that way, the forms will be there for Pullinga, Strilinga, and Nipunsalinga. And these are the forms for Guni. How, like for example, the Arthi, how it will be? Arthi, Arthinau, Arthinaha. Arthinam, Arthinau, Arthinaha. Arthina, Arthibhyam, Arthibhihi. Arthine, Arthibhyam, Arthibhyaha. Arthinaha, Arthibhyam, Arthibhyaha. Arthinaha, Arthinoho, Arthinam. Arthini, Arthinoho, Arthishu. He Arthin, He Arthinau, He Arthinam. Okay. And for Napunsakalinga Shabdaha, Karman. So Harthi, Kari like that, it will become like Karma. Arthi, Arthini, Arthani. No. It will become Arthini. Okay. So there is little bit Arthini and Arthini. Then Arthini, then Arthini, like that. Then Arthina, Arthibhyam, Arthibhihi. Then Arthine, Arthibhyam, Arthibhyaha, like that. Okay. Then we have next Bhavarthakaha. Okay, expressing the mood of that of something. Dharmasya bhavaha dharmikaha. Okay, dharmasya bhavaha dharmikaha. In Silinga dharmiki, dharmikam. Lokasya bhavaha laukikaha or laukiki, laukikam. Vedasya bhavaha vaidikaha or vaidiki or vaidikam. So the person in whom dharma bhava is there, okay, who has that bhava of dharma, so then he will be called dharmikaha. Dharma is there in him. Then dharmiki, then dharmikam, like that. Then laukikaha, so lokasya bhava. Okay, so it is natural, very natural. So that will be laukikam. Then Vedasya Bhavaha, so it will become Vaidikaha, something which is Vaidik, yes, traditional, related to the Vedas. So that Bhava of the Veda is expressed to Vaidika. In Strilinga, Vaidiki. If it is Napunsakalinga, it will become Vaidikam. Then tal pratyaya. So tal pratyaya will be changed into ta. Guroho bhavaha guruta. Charoho bhavaha charuta. Rijoho bhavaha rijuta. Okay. Charoho bhava becomes charuta. What is the meaning? Beautifulness. Okay. Charu means beautiful. And tal will become ta, so it will become charuta. Rijoho bhavaha becomes rijuta. It means innocence. Okay. So after joining this suffix, the word becomes strilinga. Guruta, charuta, rijuta. Then katoho bhavaha becomes katutvam. Vidushaha bhavaha becomes vidvatvam. Guroho bhavaha becomes gurutvam. So different pratyas are applied to denote same meaning, like bhavartaka. And but here, if you see, if tal pratyay is applied, then the guroho will be guruta. It will be only strilinga. And if you apply tva, then guroho bhavaha will be in napunsakalinga. So after joining this suffix, the word becomes napunsakalinga. Gurutvam, vidvatvam, katutvam, like that.
So these are
Then
all in Shashti Vibhakti, the Guruho, the Dharmaho. Yes.
Shashti Vibhakti. Yes, yes. Guroho
Yeah.
is in Shashti Vibhakti.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. The bhava of Guru, the bhava
Bhava
of
of
Charu,
Guru.
the
Yeah.
bhava of innocent. So that is innocence. Then bhava of Katu, Katu Vachanam, something which is bitter. Then Vidushaha bhavaha. So the bhava of intelligence. Okay. Vidvatvam, scholarly, scholarliness. Then we
Those.
have another bhava, Shai Pratyaya. So ya is only remaining. Shai, in that all the other things will be there, and ya will only remain. Shuklasya bhavaha will become Shauklyam. Dridhasya bhavaha becomes Dardhyam. Madhurasya bhavaha becomes Madhuryam. Jadasya bhavaha will become Jadyam. After joining this suffix, the word becomes Napunsakaling. Okay. So, like that.
Prabhuji.
Madhuraha.
Now,
If you see Madhuraha is Pullinga, but if it is Madhurasya bhavaha, will become Madhuryam. Okay, become Napulsing. Yes, Prabhu. You were telling.
so yeah, all of these suffixes that we just went through. Now, each of these can be applied to a single word. For example, like dharma. Each of these like twa, xiang, or what do we have here? Mutt, and all, that we reviewed. Are these like fully interchangeable with all the words that we just reviewed? Or
Yeah,
are
yeah.
only certain categories of word, allowed with certain pratyas?
Yes, Prabhu. So there are some words who only take particular pratyas, particular tatita pratyas. But there are
Okay.
some words which take all of the pratyas, which take
Okay.
even all of the, like for example, the dharma word is there. So it can also be dharmya, like that. The shay pratyay can also be applied. So it will become dharmya. And same meaning will be different. So this is just a variegatedness. Same meaning, but different pratyas to apply to the same pratipadika. So this is a variety. But there are some pratyas, there are some pratipadikas which take only but some particular pratyas. So there are exceptions. Like for example, madhurasya bhavaha is there. So this word can take many pratyas. It can be madhuryam. Then what else? Other pratyas are there. Madhutva. Okay, madhutvam. We can tell, no problem. Then madhuta. So it can be madhuta, like that. Yes, there are some words which cannot take some pratyas. and there are some words which can take all of the pratyas. So there are more divisions to that, and there are some ways to identify which pratyas can be applied to which pratipadika. There are some tips, and that is very elaborate discussion, huge. Many rules are there, many exceptions to the rules are there. So I will not discuss here. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, then next we have sambandhartakaha tadhita pratyas. Something which belongs to someone, belonging or possessing. Okay. So Bharatasya ayam. So Bharata belongs to me. Okay. I'm relating myself with the Desha Bharata. It will become Bharatiyaha. Then if it is Strilinga, Bharatasya iyam will become Bharatiya. If something is in Napunsakalinga, like Vastu is Napunsakalinga. Okay, something which is like, for example, Amrafalam. Amrafalam, Bharatiyam Amrafalam. So Amrafalam is there and that belongs to Bharata, is of Bharata. So that is Bharatiyam Amrafalam. Then Tasya Iyam will become Tadiyaha, of you, yours. If it is Strilinga, then same, yours. If it is Napunsakalinga, then also Tadiyam, it can also mean yours or his. Okay, Tadiya, his or hers or its. Okay, so like that we can have meanings. So in that way, these were some of the I gave some of the examples and the pratyas which are applied to the pratipadikas and how the forms they make. Okay, different pratyas when they are applied to different pratipadikas and different forms we get. Okay. So apatyartakaha, matvarthiyaha, bhavartakaha, and sambandhartakaha. These are the 4 we covered today. And in the tomorrow's class, we will cover the rest of the remaining ones. And also we will cover the stri pratyas. So there are some suffixes which are grouped as stri pratyas. Okay. So that we will cover in the next class. Okay. So we will end here. It's the time. We will end here. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much.